What's going on, guys? I hope y'all are having a great day. We made it over here to Lucky 7 Motorsports in Milton, Florida. We're going to be getting a lot of work done on our 2019 Can-Am Renegade 1000 XMR. So this is Todd, the owner's build. This thing is badass. It's a Ranger XP 1000. It's got their Lucky 7 logo here on the side of it. And this thing is just an all-out monster. We're going to go inside, check out their shop. By the way, there's the Assassinator tires. We're going to be getting a lot of stuff done here. We're first going to be giving you guys a shop tour. They're going to have the Renegade for a few days. They're going to be working on it. We're going to get a rear rack done. We're going to get floorboards done. A rad kit. You guys know cooling is a big issue on the Renegades and all Can-Ams really. So the rad kit's going to help us have that cool air whenever it gets mud caked up in there. We're going to try to take these things mud riding this weekend. So stay tuned. We're getting the Defender, which is at the house right now. And we're getting the Renegade mud ready to hopefully make a mud riding video this weekend. We're ready to hit the mud. We've been trying to get these things ready for you guys and the time is here. So I hope you guys are excited for the mud riding videos, but first we got to get these things ready to hit the mud, and a rad kit is much needed. So, and floorboards, because the floorboards with the 32 Assassinators from Super ATV. Make sure you guys are checking out Super ATV. That's where we got these tires from. And also make sure you guys are checking out Lucky 7 Motorsports. They got everything from rear racks, accessories, floorboards. They do all sorts of custom work. They can do tons of stuff. So make sure you guys give them a call. I'll put their website down below, as well as Super ATV, where we got our Assassinator tires from. These things are gonna look freaking sick. We've already pulled the Renegade into the shop. We'll give you guys a shop tour with Todd, the owner, and Daniel, the shop manager, as well as Kevin. Kevin's the powder coater over there. Here's the Renegade. We've already got her backed up in here. They're doing a little welding right now. And we got Daniel over here working on a Kawasaki Brute Force. What you got going on, man?
Just installing a set of floorboards on a customer's bike.
Floorboards?
Actually the first set we ever made right here. Brute Force.
That's the first set y'all ever made was for the Brute Force, for the floorboards?
Yep.
Sweet,
yeah, we've sold
man.
a couple sets now.
Heck yeah.
They go on pretty good. They're pretty easy if you follow the instructions.
Nice. Yeah, they do a lot of their sales online. They do a lot of sales through their website. I think what y'all say, about 80% through the website, 20% in store?
Yeah, somewhere in there.
As far as all sales go?
Yep. Sell all over the world. Sell to Dubai. Sell to Europe all the time.
Canada's a big one. Yep.
Canada's a big customer. We've sold a couple of sets south of the border, Mexico, a couple Caribbean islands.
Cool.
Stuff gets out there pretty good.
Sweet. We'll go see what Todd's doing over here. I want to get on that side. Looks like you're doing up some floorboards right now. I stepped outside so the audio is a little bit better, but one thing about Lucky 7, they do everything in-house. They do everything themselves, from getting sheets of metal. They get literally sheets of metal and slats delivered every week. And whenever they get them delivered, they cut it out on their machine. Once they cut it out on their machine, they weld it all together. They powder coat it. Everything's done here. It's not outsourced, anything like that. It's a family-owned business. They grew up as a family. Been around for about 5 years, but he's been working on ATVs pretty much all his life. So it's a funny story how he got the name Lucky 7 Motorsports. So we'll let him explain that to you guys, and we'll take that from him. But it's pretty cool how he came up with that name. So after he's done welding that up, we'll let him do his thing, and we'll get him to give you guys a shop tour. We also got to check out this beast of a Polaris Sportsman. They are rebuilding the motor on that thing right now because I guess the owner sunk it. That's a local customer for them. But this is a custom rad kit that they do offer. They can do all sorts of custom logos as well. If you call them, email them over, they'll be able to pretty much put whatever you want on your parts. Some headlights they offer. They also offer this grill with the light bars included. We are going to be getting in our brush guard. The rad kit we're going to get built has lights in the brush guard that comes with it. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. We've been talking about it today and getting that all planned out. But I really like this thing. These are 42-inch tires. 42-inch. These are those new, I forget what these tires are called. What are they? Oh, Moto Havocs. Yes, Moto Havocs. So many tires out there, but yeah, these are the Moto Havocs. These are fairly new, I believe, but they're 42s. They're 24s, you said?
I believe so, yeah.
24s on 42-inch tires. These are crazy.
On the big side.
Oh, yeah.
For a four-wheeler, but it looks good.
Oh, yeah, so it looks awesome, man.
It's got our floorboards, rad kit, it's got a rear rack from Lucky 7.
Yep. Floorboards.
Grill, headlight. I think he's got just about everything you can get. And he's got a lift kit, our lift kit on it too.
Nice, heck yeah. Yeah, they got their rear rack, their Lucky 7 rear rack on here too, which is pretty cool. I've always wondered why the Sportsmans and the Highlifters are so wide, so much wider. The rear rack, look at my rear rack compared to how wide that thing is. That thing is huge.
Yeah, it's plenty of space.
That thing is huge, man.
I like this. I personally like the skinniness of the Renegades, and even the Outlanders aren't that wide as far as I know. But we make a rack for the Outlander too. You know, a rack just like this. It's 3/16 plate.
Yeah.
We make a rack for the Scrambler too. So we're getting up on our rack game. We're gonna start making some more as the newer models come out. We'll be making stuff for those. You know, we got some works for the Honda Talon coming up.
The Honda Talon, that's a new side-by-side in the game.
Yep, we got a couple projects as far as that's concerned. We're going to do grills. We're going to try to do headlights, maybe a rad kit for it, something like that.
Sweet.
And then we're getting the 420 floorboards, hopefully launch next week or so. We're going to get those going.
Nice.
And those will be good on the newer 420s, like 14 and up. So,
hell yeah.
Yes, sir.
Well, we'll show you a couple parts that they had built earlier. This is for a Renegade rear rack. Check this bad boy out. We're gonna get one similar to this, but it's gonna be color matched with our gold paint that we have on the Renegade. It's gonna look pretty sweet, and the floorboards are gonna have the color matched gold paint on the side too. Just like that one has orange, we're gonna have the gold, so I think it's gonna look pretty sweet. I also have some grills right here that light bars go inside of. It's a pretty sweet design. It's got all sorts of stuff, guys. I checked out their powder coat bay already. Looks pretty sweet. They do everything over there. Kevin does a great job. All these powder coated bolts, it's just perfect, man. Transformer head on the rad kit looks pretty sweet. Also got, of course, the textured powder coat. Feels great, feels very durable. It's got their Lucky 7 logo on the front of it. These guys are nationwide known in their local business, so it's awesome to have a local business that's nationwide known. Gloss spec looks awesome. Of course, it needs the cover to still go on it, but looks pretty sweet. They also offer a paracord right here, which we're going to get on mine, that if anything you ever need paracord, you can take it off and use the paracord on the trail. So they offer that too for the hand grips on the side. And of course, they have the Pelican case that goes in the center here. One of them's right there. So the Pelican case sits right there on the rear rack. Gives you a waterproof seal if you want to bring a cell phone, a wallet, you know, anything that you need to keep dry. They offer that as well. So I think that's pretty cool. It gives you a little storage, and also if you're stuck in a hole and you need to pick your Renegade up on the side and, you know, move it and shake it around, these things are very, very sturdy. Their stuff's great quality here, and it ain't gonna break, so that's good. Yeah. The rear rack back there for a Renegade, you guys can see it. They make everything in-house. They get the sheet of steel on their machine, they cut it out, they powder coat it, they put it together, and they mail it out to you guys. So a couple of the racks that they already got done. They do a lot of work here. They also, I'll step outside so you guys can hear me a little bit better, but they also bought the 13 acres behind their land also so that they can build a bigger shop out here, because they're expanding and they're growing, so they're gonna need a bigger shop. They've got a couple toys out here. It's their powder coat bay right now until they get their new shop, then it's gonna be moved into there. They've got a BA Ranger over here. This thing looks pretty sweet. You can tell this bad boy been sent a few times. Check this thing out. Dang, this thing's nasty, man. Bet this thing will dig. I like the bead locks on there too. That's a nice looking bike. It's ready to go to the scrapyard. What's going on with it?
Totaled out, got sunk, floating upside down in a pond.
Gosh, dang, that sucks. What are they gonna do with the rims and tires?
All goes to the insurance company.
Oh, I hear you.
To the airbox full of mud.
Oh yeah, that'll do it. That sucks, man. Well, here's Todd. He is the owner of Lucky 7 Motorsports here in Milton, Florida. We're gonna give him, or he's gonna give us a little shop tour of his shop and tell him about how the business got brought up. I told him you could tell him the name, how y'all came up with the name.
Name of my business, Lucky 7 Motorsports, is because we're a family-owned business. I have 7 kids, 6 boys and a little girl. Number 7's my girl, so that's how we come up with Lucky 7. Where everybody that works for me, my shop manager Daniel has 5 girls. My powder coat guy Kevin, he works for me, has 5 kids also. So we're big into families and kids and anything that has to do with you know, good upbringing.
Heck yeah. Well, can you show us I did the intro over here by the Ranger. I didn't know really the specs on it or what kind of lift you were running.
This is my personal Ranger for my family. It's a good ride for me and all my wife and all my kids. We got a 6-inch Super ATV lift on it, 6-inch portals. All the portals are powder coated, if you notice, for the shop. We got spike lug nuts powder coated red and black portals, Super ATV heavy duty bumpers, tinted windshields, headlights built here in-house. We got 22s and 40 wide BKTs, and then our custom bed panels, and a few other goodies in the engine to give us some horsepower.
Oh yeah, I like these. These look pretty sweet. Alrighty guys, so we got Todd here, of course the owner of Lucky 7. This is his CNC plasma cutting table where he gets everything done when he gets the sheets of metal put in here, and he has his computer programmed to where it cuts out everything from rad kits to we got floorboards, rear racks, got just about everything in here, a mix of everything, probably just to utilize as much space as possible, I'm sure.
Yep, we CAD design everything, computer aided design, right here in house. Every item's designed by me. We cut everything, every piece right here, starts right here from a flat sheet of metal into our finished products. We go, you know, all of our floorboards, all of our rad kits, all of our grills, all of our light pods, anything we make here in house, from custom pieces to lift kits to every little single piece that goes out of the shop. Then it goes to our bending station.
This thing's nasty.
We clean every piece of metal, comes in, gets slag taken off.
Oh yeah, he even said these are going to be my floorboards right here, more than likely.
Yep.
Going to go on the Renegade.
These are going to be your floorboards right here, going on a brand new, pretty Renegade. They all start off right here, get cleaned, get bent on a CNC press brake. Everything gets bent exactly the same every time.
Heck yeah, man. He also was talking about floorboards. Do you want to kind of explain to them the importance of floorboards and why y'all make them and what they do?
Our floorboards, our niche in the market is clearance. We allow better clearance for larger tires, but still be able to keep your factory warranty. It doesn't change the geometry or the suspension of the ATV, so we can keep your factory warranty in place. Plus safety. You're going from a cheap piece of plastic from factory to an 11 gauge piece of steel over you know, something that's really flimsy to a good heavy duty piece of metal. So your foot will save you in the long run. So
oh, yeah. And also the circles that y'all guys cut out in here. Some companies cut diamonds and squares and just different sorts of patterns. Can you explain why y'all do the circles?
We actually have circles in these for, you know, kind of a hidden reason. A circle, if a stick ever penetrates a circle, it can get cut off in any direction, versus a square, a diamond, a star, whatever shape other companies use. Our circles actually are designed to cut any which way. Where other companies, the stick will continue up the floorboard until it hits a rough edge. to where ours have got a cutting edge all the way around.
Cool. Well, we'll go over here and show you guys the powder coating process that they use. Like I said, they do everything in-house, from cutting to getting the sheets, everything from the sheets of metal to hit your doorstep. They
all
do
the way
everything
to our doorstep. We
yeah.
start with a flat sheet of metal. It gets cut, it gets bent, it gets cleaned, and then it goes out here to our powder coating station where it gets sandblasted and powder coated all in-house.
Cool. So we got Kevin over here sandblasting, looks like. Everything gets sandblasted here. Then it moves on to get coated right here. This is where he sprays everything, and once he sprays it, it goes into the oven. The oven's right here. Then it goes to dry on the drying rack. So this is where all the magic happens for them. And it seems pretty busy right now, so we won't mess with them. But that's where all it happens, guys. Alrighty guys, so Todd's going to tell you about how to order products from him using his website, which will be linked down below, as well as kind of the customization that he can go into. So we'll let him take the floor on that.
All of our products can be custom designed. You can have your custom logo, your last name, whatever it may be that you want in your radiator kit, your floorboards, your grills, your racks, whatever it may be. We have a small custom design fee of $50, but anything can be customized. We're big enough to have big contracts with our big customers, but also small enough to take care of each individual customer that comes in, and wants the special niche, unlike every other rack that goes out the door. Our website, lucky-7-motorsports.com, has all of our products listed. Or if you ever need to get a hold of us, we're open 9 to 6 Monday through Friday, and our phone number is 850-665-4609.
Cool. And y'all's biggest sellers are the floorboards, you said?
Our biggest sellers are floorboards. we're the world's leader for floorboards. We have the most models and makes of floorboards. We make all the floorboards for the Gen 1 Renegades, Outlanders, and Outlander Max, Gen 2 Renegades, Outlanders, and Outlander Max, the Brute Forces, the Polaris Sportsman 570, the Polaris Highlifter 850, the Grizzly 700, and Kodiak 700. As long as also all the rear racks for the Renegades, and we have radiator kits for multiple different fitments, almost every make, model, and brand of ATV. But if there's anything ever special y'all want, just let us know and we can pretty much make anything.
Cool. Well, I thank Todd and Daniel and Kevin for letting us come in their shop today, checking it out, and also for giving us BA equipment to have this Renegade ready to ride and mud ride with. So like I said, guys, we're going to get those tires put on, 32 Assassinators from Super ATV. Going to get the floorboards done by Lucky Sevens, the front radiator kit, and the rear rack installed. So make sure you guys are staying tuned. We're going to be leaving the Renegade in their hands for a few days, let them take care of it. Then we're going to be picking it up at the end of the week. So make sure you're staying tuned for that video. If you're new, make sure you're subscribing for all this content we're going to have come out for you guys. If you like the video, make sure you drop a like down below, comment down below, let me know what you think. Check out Lucky Sevens link, that'll be down below, and we'll see you guys in the next one.